The next story goes from the north to the south. I'm now talking about not what's happening in the Eastern Mediterranean. I'm going to talk about what's happening with the Vikings in the Northern Europe. Vikings were a very misunderstood race in the sense that they were, again, warriors, and they were so successful at it, they actually became the bodyguards for the emperors in Constantinople. They were very highly sought after because they were very clever at how they won their battles. Shield wall is a prime example how to create, in effect, a tank, a mobile tank walking across a field that could be protecting the people within it. Anyway, so another story goes that the thing about the Vikings was they were traders. Their skill was more, I would say, in taking, ironically, slaves, which was a lesser thing, but there was buying and trading and exchanging. In fact, in England, there is a very famous king's grave, a cornelian stone, and that cornelian stone is a bead, and the only place in the world that cornelian stone could have come from is all the way to China. So it shows that there was a connection through in trade. It was very highly sought of. It was like gold of gold, you know. Anyway, so the principle behind it is they knew how to move boats. And what they actually did was they followed the rivers that enter the Baltic, and they followed them down through Russia. They transferred the boats over ridges and mountains even. They had a very clever way of doing that, took them down the other side and entered the Black Sea that way. So you can see all of a sudden, if you connect the Black Sea with the Baltic, with rivers, you've got a really, really good shortcut. Anyway, we'll talk about the Vikings a bit more.